Okay, today we are going to just go off the cuff and we are going to get just a full body bar workout. You are going to need your sturdy surface or chair, wall, back of a sofa. Again, plug for the awesome booty kicker. Let me know if you'd like a link or a discount and a free thing. Usually it comes with maybe a ball or a band, and it folds up. It's awesome. Mat and a light set of hand weights. And I think that's probably all that we will use today. And I'll get some modifications if you don't have any of that stuff. You guys always know that you can do everything with just yourself. So we will go ahead and get started. In the middle of your floor, it's really chilly in my attic today. We've gone from really hot to chilly. Maybe this winter I'll be getting some kind of a heating device. We'll see. Whew. It's not used to it. All right, let's just start with just nice little squats. Drop and lift. I need to get my body working. Heating up, down and up. So you're sitting your feet back towards your imaginary chair. Your knees stay behind those toes. And lift, drop, and lift. Good job. 8, 7, 6, 5. 4 more. 3, 2. All right, hold it down, tiny pulses. So even if you're not dropping super low, I want you pushing your tail back. Weights in those heels. Drop as low as you can. If you want to step those feet out a little wider to get a little lower, you can. It doesn't have to be in super close. All right, let's add some intensity. Lift that right heel. Good. Give me 8 more like this. 4, 3, 2, switch to the left. So you should feel the quad of the lifted leg, the heel lifted leg, just gets a little bit deeper. Both heels down. 8, 4, 3, back to squat, down and up, drop, lift, drop, lift. That should feel a nice little release in those leg muscles. 7. Tummy's in nice and tight, using the legs to go down and up. Arching in the back. Last 4. 3. And done. All right. Whew, I might warm up a little bit. Good stuff. Let's finish warming up, just moving our legs in a different way. Lift those knees up, up, up. You're lifting hip height or higher. Using those abs to lift the knee up, 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 up. Bring those arms up to a V. Lift. Catch the beat. You're pulling these arms back, so you're engaging the back muscles. Good job. 4, 2, add that little twist over. We're reaching one arm towards the other shin. Lift, lift, lift. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Hold the arms up, just the knees. 8. We're going to add just an extension kick. Lift, lift. just lift that leg straight up, 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 up. Now slightly round, in, scoop through the belly. 8. So the lift of your straight leg is not super big. 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab your weights. Let's go right into upper body here. All right. I want you just to stand, feet hip distance parallel, shoulders down and in those pockets. All right, your weight space the side thigh. Just lift and lower, up. Just right to shoulder height or a little below it. Sorry. I don't want you lifting higher than your shoulder. So right out to the side or a little lower, depending on what feels best for your body. Lift. Those weights should start to hang heavy in your fingers. So even if you were using no weights and just lifting up, you're squeezing from the shoulder through those fingertips, contracting. 8, 7, tummy's tight. Push those hips forward, engage the entire body. 4 more. 3. Hold those arms up in a T, tiny pulses. Good. Little pulses. Squeeze through those muscles. Pulling those arms back so you're engaging into the back as well. 8 more pulses. Last 4. 3, 2, pull that belly in. Second set, lower and lift. Lower. You should have felt that relief right there in those upper shoulder back area. Down and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more. 3, 2. Hold those arms straight up. Pulse them up, 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 up. Good job. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Again, lower the lever if it becomes too much. 8, 7, 6, 5. We've got one more set. Full range, lower and lift. Whew. Give yourself a nice burn. 8 more. 7, 6, 5. I feel like I can barely hold my arms up. 3, 2. Last time. Pulses. Up, 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 up. It's small. Lifting, lifting. So if you were to watch me, I'm just lifting about ½ an inch up from my high point. So it's not a lot of movement. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower them down, roll those shoulders, palms face forward, glue the upper arms into the ribs. Curl. Squeeze. Squeeze through those biceps, in and out. So using lighter weights, sometimes you have to go higher reps here. You also need to contract. So look at those muscles, squeeze. Imagine you're curling 25-pound weights right here. Up, up. One more set like this. Four, 3, 2. Flip the palms, hammer curls up. 3 sets like this. And then we're going to switch when we go into that second set. curl and lower, curl and lower, up, down, squeeze. So don't go up too high that you lose that contraction. Stop it almost as you're nearing the shoulder. 8, 7, 6. 4 more. You're going to flip the palms back forward, adding a squat as you curl for the biceps. Here we go. Curl and lift squat. Now you see my upper arm has not moved. Shooting those glutes back to the back of your room. 8. 4 more. 3 more. 2, hold this next one down. Tiny pulses in the arms and legs. Up. On the side, it looks like this. I'm still contracting tight into those biceps. Gluing the upper part of the arm right there to the ribs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're going to stand up. Flip those palms in, lower, lift. So hammer curl with the squat now. Hold it down, tiny pulses. Up, up, up. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Good job. Those legs and quads should be burning right here, yes? 8. You guys are amazing. Give me 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Stand it tall. Press and pull. Press and pull. Squeezing through the biceps the entire time. Palms are up, out, in, out. Press. Press. Squeeze those shoulder blades as you draw those elbows back. Pressing and pulling. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold those arms out. Tiny little bend and reach. Back, back. Press, press, press. Keep the bend in the elbow. Those weights should be heavy in the palm. You feel those contracted biceps the entire time. Shoulders don't come up into the ears. They're down in those pockets. 4, 3, flip the palms in and pull. Press, pull, press. Really squeeze into the back. Push those hips forward, squeeze those cheeks. Tighten through those thighs. 8, 7. Tummy tight. 3, core is braced. 2, 1, hold them out. Tiny bend and press, bend and press, bend and press, bend and press. Good job. 8, 4, 3, 2, flip those palms to the bottom, lower, lift. Front raises here, yes? Lower and lift, drop right to those sides, lift right back up, shoulder height or a little lower. Remember, just not higher. Down, up, lower, lift. Let those weights hang heavy in those palms. You can have that slight bend in the elbow. Hold them up, tiny lift. Up, up, up. Squeeze the weights. Contract. Think about the shoulder all the way through the knuckles or fingers are contracted, super tight. 8 more pulses. 4, 3, second set, lower and lift. Whew. You should feel the relief, the release of the muscles when you go back full range. Down, up, down, up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, pulse it up, 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 up. Eight more, and we'll have one final set. 4, 3, 2, here we go. Lower, woo-hoo. Whooping in your living room, in your garage, on your porch, wherever you're doing this. I hope you give a whoop when you feel that relief. It feels so nice, but you know how hard you've been working. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it, pulse it. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring those arms down, bend. Drive those elbows back. Extend and bend. Extend and bend. Let's work the triceps here. Make sure you don't round. Make sure you don't pull those shoulders up. Press them down and back. Straighten and bend. Straighten and bend. So don't hang your head. I want you looking out beyond those feet. You've got support in the back because you're bending your knees. Hold those arms up. Pulse up. Up, up, up. Good job. 8 more. 4, 3. Keep them lifted. I want you to give me a little bend press. Bend press. Bend press. Good job. 8. Back to kickbacks. Bend, straighten, bend, straighten, bend, straight, bend, straight. So just stop at 90 or less. I don't want you bringing them all the way in. 4, 3. Hold them up, pulse them up, 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 up. Tiny, 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 tiny. 8 more. 7, 6, 5. 4 more, and you're going to give me those bent presses. Here we go. Bend press. So slight release of the contraction, then squeeze tight all the way back straight. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Roll those shoulders. All right, let me see my timing here. We're good. All right. I want to do a little bit more with weights, but we're going to come down to the mat, working into the chest. All right? So you have a weight in each hand. You're going to lay down on your back. I want those palms facing each other. And you've got a little bit of a circle. Those hands are right over the chest. You're going to lower down and come right back up. Think armpit to armpit. Press that back into the mat. Engage that core. Down. Press up. Lower. And lift. So let's just think about working the upper body here for a second. You need to be nice and controlled, especially because these weights are lighter. You want to go to your point where you feel it and then come back up. So don't lose it by dropping all the way to the floor. You may just hover midway down, lower, and lift. Lower down, and lift. 4, 3, 2, hold it here, tiny lift up, 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 up. Press those backs into the floor, engage that core. Double duty right here. 8. Imagine if someone placed a weight right on your belly right now. Imagine what it would be like if you just sunk deeper into that mat because of that weight. 4, 3. All right, heads of the weights face each other, come up. Thumbs come in towards each other. So you've just changed the placement of your palms. So your palms are facing away from your face towards your feet. Up, 2, down. I want you to think armpit to armpit. Just find the bend that feels best for you to get right there deep. Up, 2, lower, 2, lift, lower. Check in with the belly. 4, 3, 2, hold it down, tiny lift. 8. 3, 2, and 1. Bring those arms up. Palms face each other. So I want you to have your hands parallel. You're going to drop to the chest, or drop to the head. Squeeze in the triceps as you extend those arms up. Drop it down, 2, and press up for 2. Lower, lift, down, lift. Squeeze tight at the top. Really straighten. You could be doing all of this without weights and working into your body. Sometimes it helps to do it without the prop because you really dig deep. Get the feel of where you're supposed to be working. Down. Four, 3, 2, 1. Hold them down. Right here at 90, tiny little pulses. Up, up, up. Squeeze those elbows towards each other, keeping them parallel, really framing your face. I'm framing your body right there, not your face. But if your face was up there, it'd be like a picture frame, right? But your forearms are facing your face. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep those arms right at 90. I want you to take them back slightly. Now straighten them. Straighten. Bend. So you're hovering away from the body. You just feel a little bit more depth. Out. Squeeze. Squeeze. So if you see, we've gone from here to doing the same move, but just moving those hands back a little further to try and hit the back where the head's laying. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here and draw them down. Whew. Let those arms rest out to the side. Bring them in, hug yourself, and take them back out again. And switch arms on top. And release. Grab behind those legs and roll yourself up to seated. All right. We're going to come up and work at the bar into our lower body. All right. Let's start in forearm fold. So I want you to come fold yourself over. More of a full body fold. If you need to stay up a little bit more, you can, but I don't want you arching into your back. I want you scooping that belly so you've got a long spine. Your right leg is your stable leg, so you can rest your forehead on your hands of your surface. If your surface is not high and it's too much to get your forearms down, you can always just keep a bent arm, or if it's comfortable, you can kind of hold here, and if you need to, you can always stand tall, okay? So choose what feels best based on the surface that you have. Your left leg's going to be your worker, your right leg's going to be your stable leg, and you guys know that your stable leg oftentimes feels the brunt of the work. So I want you to extend that left leg long. You've got a nice bend in that standing right leg. Point the left toe. Scoop that belly in, taking the arch out of your back. You're going to lift that leg up, 2, and lower, 2. So it may not hit the floor. I want you to move nice and slow and controlled, up and lower, lift, lower, squeeze through that glute all the way down through that big toe, lift, lower. Right now in flat foot, at any time you can add intensity by lifting the heel of the standing leg up and lower. Good. One more set up. And then lift and lower. Lift, lower. Now hold it up in tiny little pulses, up, up, up. Your standing leg and glute should be on fire as well. Tight through that lifted leg. Scoop that belly, take that arch out of your back. It changes your range of motion. It may shorten the lever of how high you can lift, but I don't want you arching right now. I want you keeping a nice long spine, flat back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 8 more here. 4, 3, 2. Hold that leg there. Flex that foot. Curl it in. Point it out. Curl it in. Point it out. Now listen, at any time, that standing glute's firing up. If you need to step in and shorten so that you can lift yourself up, sometimes it takes a little bit of that pressure off. You can stand straight upright and just curl out. We're thinking about our hamstring now. So you're extending and squeezing through the leg, and as you curl in, think about squeezing through the hamstring like you're carrying that heavy cable. Out, 2, curl it in, 2. Out, curl in, out, curl in. 2 more times. You're going to hold that heel in, straighten that leg, squeeze through the glute, hold it in, pulse it up, up, up. So again, you can always be right here, pressing. You're squeezing through the glute, and you want to imagine if you were to put your index finger where your glute meets your thigh, you're pinching into that. Scoop that belly, flatten that back. If I arch, it's higher. If I scoop, it forces me to be lower. Think glute. Squeeze that glute tight the whole time. Press those feet up. So we're not using our leg. I just want you to press. Thinking about stomping the ceiling with that heel. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now listen to me. You're just going to lift the heel, turn yourself. So now you're sideline. Leg is bent, tiny pulses up. Squeezing. You're pushing back, so I don't want that knee in front of you. I want it right there in line with the hip or even behind it. So you're working side glute, side of that thigh. Forearm or hand, using the support, up, up. Squeeze up, 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 up. I like to reach my hand. It helps me dig deeper up the side, working into the waist. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, point that toe, extend that leg, pulse it. 8, 'Tummy's tight. 'Lower it down. Woo! All right. We've got the other side. Just set yourself up. All right. Bend through the standing leg, which is now your left leg. Extend that right leg long. Don't arch the back. Scoop the belly. All right. You're going to slowly lift it up and down. Nice and controlled. Hips are square. Lift it up. 2 and down. 2. So, listen. You're moving slow. You might not be moving as big as I am. Everybody's range of motion is going to be a little bit different, but I want you lifting just till you feel that glute catch the tightest point, and then you lower it down only as low before you lose that contraction. So I don't want you to lose it by dropping all the way to the floor. That's why I like it hanging. Lift. Lower. Lift. And again, if you don't arch, you're restricting, and you will really feel where the bottom part of the seat catches, and your legs shouldn't lift any higher than that. You've got to connect with your body. So much of barre is thinking about where you're working and what's going on there, so you get the biggest benefit. Up and down. Good job. Scoop the belly. Everything's tight and engaged. Now up and hold. Tiny little pulses. Squeeze. Squeeze. Scoop that belly. Woo, your standing glute should be burning. Extend that leg. It's pinned straight. So if you can straighten it tighter, you may need to lower it if it's too much so that you can keep it straight. So I don't want it even to have a soft bend. I want you locking out the leg that's lifted. Good job. 8, 7. Four more. 3, 2. Hold that leg up. Flex that foot. Curl that heel in. Point to extend and straighten, curl in. Point to extend, straighten that leg in. Point to extend. Now listen, this is hamstring. In. Point out, squeeze and curl in. Point out, squeeze as you extend and lock out that leg on the extension. You're drawing that heel close to your glute. Out and in. Out. Keep that belly. I see I'm back arching. I don't want that. Throw it in. Send it out. 2 more times. Now curl it in and hold. Press up, up. Remember, squeezing right there from the base of the seat. If that finger was there, you'd be pinching it. Press, 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 press. Good job. Curl that heel in. Flatten that back, scoop that belly. You're stomping that ceiling with that heel. Seven. 3, 2, and 1. Lift up that heel. Turn yourself. I'm going to show you from behind and then I'm going to look. Pulse from here, up. So I'm pushing back. I'm in line with my hip, actually a little bit behind. So everything's engaged from the sideline and the back of my body. Okay? But still flex. Lift. You're thinking about lifting from the knee. Like someone's got a string right there on your knee and lifting it straight up to the ceiling. Up, 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 up. You want to start to feel it. Rise up that waistline. Seven. That leg lifted. Point that toe. Extend that leg. Pulse it. Up, up, up. So you're pulsing right out from your hip, right? Up, up. So if I'm showing you guys, here's my bar. Reaching my hand, getting that entire sideline right there. Pulse up. So even if it's too much to lean, you can just be here and squeezing. This leg is still straight. I'm tightening from my glute all the way down. I'm just not lifted super high. So you choose what feels best for your body, okay? You're still working into those muscles. Everything's engaged. Up, 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 up. Good job. It warmed up quickly here. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4 more, 3, 2, and 1. Carefully drop it. All right, face your surface. I'm going to face you guys, so I'm just going to have my one hand. I want those heels together. Zip up through those inner thighs. Lift the heels. Re-glue them if you need to. Imagine you've got that $1 million check between those thighs. So I don't want you to relax and leave it. I want you clasping them together. All right? Now, I don't want you hinging. I don't want you arching. I want those hips pressed forward, back and tailbone against the wall. They're going to slide down that wall together. Here we go. Knees track out over those toes and up. Squeeze. Squeezing that check every time you rise. Lower and lift. Good job. Lower and lift. Squeeze. Lower. Lift. Let's beat it up. Down, up, down, up. Let's get our heart rate pumping. You're still clasping and then right back down. Down, up, down, up. Tailbone still in line with the back, sliding down that wall. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it to your lowest point. Tiny pulses down, down. These are small. You barely see them. Down, 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 down. So you guys are facing your surface, not hinging. You're not getting anything if you're doing this. All right? You're leaning that weight right in line with the heels. Using your surface for support, you feel the quads, the inner thighs, everything's out in line with those toes. Down, down. Heels can be lifted even half an inch off that floor. It just digs a little deeper. Press those heels together. Down, down. 8, 4, 3. I'm going to face from the side. Now press those knees back, back. Wrapping back. Feel the muscles right here. Just get a little tighter engagement. Press, press. Tummy's tight. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 counts up. Bring it up. 2 and lower. 2. Lift. 2. Lower. 2. Lift. And lower. 1 more. Big and quick. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Those thighs should be burning right now. Up, down, clasp lower, 4, 3, 2, and 1, done. All right, let's come down to the mat. I want to work a little bit more into, all right, good, into the hamstrings and glutes. So I want you to bring your legs, you're laying on your back. We're going to be doing a hamstring bridge. And sometimes we walk these up, but I want those legs almost looking like you're trying to lay them straight. Press those triceps into the mat. All right, dig the heels in. You're just going to lift up and down. So you can't lift that high, but you're going to feel those hamstrings fire up by like the second or third rep. Up and down, lift, lift. So this is all back of that leg, up, 4, now up and hold, isometric hold. Squeeze that lemon slice between those cheeks, press those triceps, let them help you. All right, this time that right leg's going to lift, so you're going to lower, lift. So you're working only in that left side. Down, up, 4, 3, 2, and hold it there. Lower that foot. Other side, here we go. Lower, lift, just 8. The movement's not that big. 3, 2, hold it up, down. Walk those feet in. Bring those feet the width of your mat, so just outside the hips. Press the hips up and lower them down. Press and lower. Lift and lower. lift, lower, up, 2, and down, 2. Press up for 2, lower down for 2. Lift and lower. Hold it up, pulse it. Up, up, up. It's tiny, tiny. All the weight's in the shoulder blades, not the neck. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to swing our hips side to side, keeping those hips lifted. High. Swing, 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 swing. So you feel the quads get a little bit of engagement, those hip flexors. 4, 3, 2. So I don't want you dropping too much. I want you keeping lifted. Swing, just shifting slightly. 4, and 1. Lower. Draw those knees in. Shake them. All right. Extend those legs. I want you to cross that right leg over that left leg, or that right ankle over that left ankle. All right, I want those hands to come behind the head. You've got to really think about engaging the core. So I like you to think about pulling that string that's attached to your belly button through the floor. It's going to make you squeeze those legs up a little bit. All right? Hands behind the head. You're going to lift up and lower. Lift up. You're looking straight at the ceiling. Up. 2. Lower. 2. Lift and lower. Lifting. Lowering. Lift. Lower. Up. 2. Lower. 2. Lift. 2. Lower. 2. One more. Up and hold. Pulse it. Up, 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 up. Tiny little pulses right here. 8, 7, 6, 5. 4 more. I like this one. 3. 2. And 1. Lower all the way down. Uncross that ankle. Cross the other one over. Get that belly. Flatten it onto that mat. Here we go. Lift. Lift. Lifting straight up to the ceiling. Looking right above you. Up. Keep that back pressed into the mat the whole time. Lift. Lift. Squeeze. Four, 3, 2, up, and tiny pulses. Up, 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 up. It's small. Up, up. Lift, lift. Everything's tight in that tummy. 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Bring those legs up straight to the ceiling. Hands next to your hips or right underneath that tail. I want those legs straight. Bring them together. All right, tighten the legs so everything's engaged. Belly's in tight, back spot on that mat. Lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bring it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lower down. Just go as low as you can without arching into that back. 4, 3, 2, 2 more like this, down. Lift it up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, last one. Lift it up. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Right leg's going to stay up. Left leg's going to go long. You're going to give 2 beats. Beat, 2, switch, beat, 2. Press that back into the mat. Big scissors. Head can stay on that mat, or you can lift it up. There you go. Nice. Your feet can be right here. You just don't want to arch that back off that mat. Just press flat. It doesn't matter if that head is lifted or flat on the mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Draw one knee in. Switch, 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 switch. Lift pulse. Lift press down. Extended leg. Four, 3, 2, 1. Bring both knees in. All right, bring those feet flat on the mat. I want you to take those legs and let them fall to the side. We're going to work one side of our obliques. You're going to lift up, squeeze, lifting. Lifting that head straight up. 8, 7, 6, 5. 4 more. 3. Find what feels comfortable where you really can dig in. Hold it up. Pulse it up. 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 It's tiny. Up. 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 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Take those those knees to the opposite side. Whew. This is my tight side. Lift. Up. Lift. Lift. Squeeze. Squeeze. 4 more. 3 more. Hold it up, tiny pulses. Up, 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 up. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring those knees in. Rock side to side. Bring those knees together and roll yourself up. I want you to straddle. Nice neutral feet. I want you to take a nice deep breath up and flat back towards the center. Feel the inside of those thighs. And now drop the hands, forearms, or chest to that mat or floor and just hang there. Make sure those knees stay facing the ceiling. You want to feel the inside of those legs. Walk those hands in. Now I want you to take a nice deep breath up. Turn towards that right leg and flat back down. You still have a nice neutral foot. Now round into it, reaching for the shin, ankle, or bottom of that foot. Dropping that head down towards the knee. Open that left arm up and over that head. Give a nice stretch in that sideline. Lift yourself up. Take a nice deep breath. Turn towards that left leg and flat back forward. And now round into it, reaching for the shin, ankle, or bottom of that foot. Dropping that head towards that knee. Now lift that right arm up and over that head, getting a nice stretch in the sideline. Use that waist to help you bring yourself back up. Whew. All right, bring those feet together and press those knees down. Really think about those inner thighs, getting a nice stretch as you press knees down. And then lift them up, relaxing slightly. And do that again. Press those knees down and lift them up. And now roll yourself onto your toes. Press those palms into that floor mat. Lift those hips up to the ceiling. Bring those feet hip distance parallel. Hands come to the tops of those feet. I want you to tuck that chin to your chest. And as slowly as you can, you're going to roll yourself up to standing. Head's the last thing to come up. Nice deep breath. And exhale. And give yourself a round of applause. You did awesome. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time.